Hi everyone, so today I'll be doing a collective haul of just a few items that I purchased. I didn't get around to filming. So we have, I believe, Marshall's, Trader Joe's, and Walmart, and a small business. So let's go on to some of the items that my sister found. This was specifically Marshall's. It was a recent trip. So Marshall's sometimes has the Tangle teaser, and she found one retail price $7.99. So I can't tell the difference from far away between this and like the knockoff ones, but I believe this is a specific brush to make your hair shiny. I don't know if it's meant for like detangling because it says for smoothing and shine. But she told me that the retail price of this is normally way more than the compared to 14 price listed here. So I told her to just, purchase it now because they only had one of these. So that is for my sister. Oh, another thing, I saw this Tree Hut scrub and I'm like, I think this is an older scent, but I never saw it in person. So like in Ulta, I don't remember seeing it, and in Target, I don't. So for Marshall's, we have a pink champagne shea sugar scrub from Tree Hut. I'm not sure if they have the date, but it has a 4, so I can only assume it's 2024. But anyways, the retail price of these, if you find them at Marshall's or TJMaxx, is $5.99. Yeah, it smells like a bubbly, like a bubbly note with maybe like a little bit of peach or a strawberry mix or something. Very nice, and I like it that it wasn't gunky or anything. Sometimes Tree Hut products at TJX stores can get a little messy. Oh, and the final item for her, I recently purchased some AirPods for her, second generation, and she wants a case for it. So we were looking at the phone section, and they had this really interesting AirPods holder. I hadn't seen it before, but I thought it was so cute, and now my sister has I think she's grown to really like it. It's very bulky, but we have a Sriracha AirPod second generation, which is, I believe, what she has, case. Super cool. It's got like a little keychain as well. So what she's planning to do is to hopefully it stands upright and she can leave this on her desk so it can serve as a little bit of like desk decor. So I'm going to give this back to her and I can't wait to see how it looks like. There is a hole for the charging cable, so it shouldn't be an issue. And this is how it looks like with the AirPods in there and everything. So yeah, that one was $6.99. Normally she only buys stuff on clearance, but it's okay. Also, in a separate shopping trip, I found some more Tree Hut scrubs that I didn't see before. So initially I was going to get the mocha and I think coffee. I'll try to insert a photo, but my sister ended up getting one of those and she ended up getting one of the one that I'm about to show you. So they had margarita citron. This is very much almost like island margarita, very citrus heavy, super tropical. But it reminds me a lot of the lime-based popsicles that you would get sometimes during the summer from like an ice cream truck person or the ones with the cart. So yeah, super enjoy it, and it does smell strong. So this one I believe also is an older scent, margarita citron. This one was $5.99. My sister and I also saw matcha, but we didn't really care for the fragrance. That one was also $5.99, as well as a lavender scrub, which my sister did get. However, my cousin bought that for her. Well, he said that I bought it, but he mainly bought it for her at Ross. And if you find Tree Hut products at Ross, specifically the scrubs, they have like an upcharge. So instead of $5.99, it is on sale for $7.49. So if you can, try to find it at TJX stores. Okay, at a separate store, which is Trader Joe's, of course, I bought groceries, but those have been put away. However, the Tree Hut products are back, and I still have the body wash, the body oil, the body butter, but I ran out of my favorite product of them, which is the body scrub. So I ended up getting not one, but two. So I really like that this is a mix of like salt and sugar. And I really enjoy that it leaves me feeling slightly oily because I feel like I don't get as much hydration from the body butter. I feel like that's more of like a sealing layer. But yeah, these were retail price $5.99. I believe the body wash is $5.99 as well as the body butter. The candle is $3.99. However, I feel like the candle's okay, and I already have two from last year. So yeah, I got two of these. Really love it, even though I don't need any more scrubs right now. All right, and then let's go on to Walmart because I mainly just got wax melts. They finally started carrying Goose Creek, and I guess I didn't pay attention that they started carrying the wax melts, and there was a bunch of sale signs all over the aisle. So I thought, ooh, this is a perfect time to try stuff. So let me go in order from like least expensive to most expensive. But this one is the Mainstays brand, which is the Walmart brand. This one is Cabana Fiesta. Fragrance notes list citrus, melon, and dragon fruit. And of course, it's very thin, so this will probably last me only like one use or something, depending on how many cubes there are. Yeah, so 98 cents for this one. I believe that the tropical and the seasonal scents were being removed. So the main note that I get from this is the dragon fruit. It's a little bit sweetened, and I like it that the melon isn't like not sweet. I feel like it's almost like of a honeydew or like one of those sweet melons. All right, next one we have wax melts from Better Homes and Gardens. I believe these were on sale for $1.22. So first one we have fresh cut Fraser for smoked balsam, citrus, and spice scents. Spice scent notes. That's very vague. You know what? It is spicy. I didn't notice it in the store. Yeah, I mainly just get like that fresh balsam. I don't get like a smoky or a charred note. But I guess it's a little bit deep, so maybe that's why it says smoked. And I do get some spice notes in here. I can't tell if it's cinnamon or anything, but it's definitely not sweet. So maybe it is cinnamon. But yeah, very excited with this one because I have a fake tree during Christmas time. So, and just to compare the side-by-side view, this is the Mainstay one, and this is the Better Homes and Gardens. So it's a lot more wax. All right, next one that was on sale for $1.22. We have this one. It reminded me a lot of like a Homeworks candle. So we had wild berries and cheesecake. Fragrance notes, blueberry, blackberry, strawberry, strawberry, sugar, lemon zest, and cheesecake notes. So for this one, I was a little bit worried because I feel like some cheesecake notes tend to lean a bit sour. But this one, I barely get any of the cheesecake. If anything, it leans a little bit like of a smoothie type of a scent, like a blueberry or a mixed berry smoothie. But yeah, I definitely pick up all on the blackberry and blueberries, strawberry. Yeah, I get a little bit of hint of artificial strawberries. This one doesn't smell authentic at all, but it does, smell nice. All right, and then the next pile, they're all $1.50. So first one we have is Warm Spring Sunshine. Fragrance notes, white peach, daisy, Granny Smith apple, rainwater melon, garden florals, and amber scent notes. I'm surprised I got this one because I typically don't care for florals. And yeah, it just smells very pretty. I'm getting a lot of like, almost like of a floral with a bunch of air notes to it. I have a feeling it's probably the apple. Think of like some scented laundry detergent or something. It smells very like damp almost in a very pretty way, maybe like damp flowers outside. So there's that one. And then the next one we have, again, $1.50, summer, strawberry, and mimosa. Typically, I don't go for bubbly notes. But anyways, strawberry, raspberries, sugarcane, pineapple, and sparkling champagne scent notes. I thought this one might be a little bit similar-ish to Champagne Toast from Bath & Body Works. But it's not. It's definitely artificial leaning. I don't get a lot of bubbly notes like it doesn't smell like Prosecco. It doesn't smell like sparkling water, champagne. It reminds me a little bit of like sherbet. And that's typically like pineapple, strawberry, which is present in here. Don't get a lot of the sugar cane note besides, I think, the sugar that's already noted or included in the fruit. All right, and then the next one we have is Fantasyland by Sensationals. This one just says nectarine splash and jasmine. Again, I don't really care for florals too much, but I like it when it's mixed in with something else. This one smells a little bit light, but yeah, it's just like a fresh nectarine. I don't get a lot of jasmine though. All right, and then so the last wax melts that I was super excited, I ended up getting two. For some reason, I thought this was going to be the same scent as Homeworks' Blueberry Lavender Cupcake, but similar-ish, where it says lemon blueberry donuts. I guess I mistaken the lemon for lavender, but anyways, I got two because I really enjoyed the fragrance. So this one, I hadn't seen it before, and it was, going on sale, so I thought, why not try it out? It has very deep, almost like an indigo wax. And I mainly get like an artificial blueberry note with a little bit of lemon. The donut scent, I feel like could lean a little bit yogurty or smoothie like. You know what it reminds me of? Like a little bit of Trick cereal. I feel like that tends to lean very artificial fruits with a little bit of citrus. So that's what I'm getting. My sister also got a little bit of a cereal note. So there are those two. When I saw my receipt, because I tend to review it right away, I couldn't tell what it was because this came up as site merch. But I think it's because it's from Yankee. So this one was on sale as well, Desert Blooms. This one was selling for $2.88. Typically, these types of Yankee Candle wax melts retail for $4.48, depending on like, you know, cost of living. By your Walmart, it might cost less or more. But this is in Desert Blooms. And yeah, it's just a very fresh, like, I guess how the picture describes that it's super dry, hot, and there's just like this very pretty flower. However, I'm getting a little bit more of like of a watery note in Desert Blooms. So I'm excited on that. I haven't had much luck with Yankee Candle wax melts, so curious if this one will be any different. Oh, and then I saw this one that I remember people saying that it's a Victoria's Secret love spell dupe. And this one was on sale for $3. Typically, this one retails like $4 and something. But it's from the brand Sensationals and it's called Magic Spell Fall in Love. And yeah, it just smells like Love Spell by Victoria's Secret. It's bringing me back to middle school. It's very similar. I haven't smelled that scent in a while, so I'm not sure how exact of a dupe it is, but just from having known the scent for many years and smelled it, it's pretty similar. Okay, finally, what I was talking about in the beginning, wax melts from Goose Creek. So these typically retail like $3 and something, but two specific scents were on sale for $1.88. First one being dragon fruit. I know that sometimes wax melts are excluded for a lot of Goose Creek sales online. So this one is dragon fruit splash, highly scented wax. This is 2.1 ounces. And yeah, I thought, you know, this is like a nice summer scent. I typically don't like burning candles during the summer. And if not, hopefully when we switch to solar, I'll feel more comfortable keeping stuff plugged in without people in my house going like, what are you doing? You're like wasting electricity. This one's very refreshing. I love the fruit in here and it smells pretty authentic, like a dragon fruit smoothie drink. Really enjoy it. So I'm glad I got two. I did see some reviews later when I went home that the scents or the wax melts might be a little bit light. So I'll just use like 2 cubes instead of 1 or maybe 3, depending on how light it is. And then next one we have is Pink Bellini by Goose Creek. Again, it was $1.88, 2.1 ounces. So typically I don't really like, again, bubbly drink type scents. Ooh, this one's like pretty light actually. Let me smell the other one. Yeah, this one's like very light, even more so than Dragon Fruit Splash. So maybe it's so light, I don't pick up any bubbly scent. This one's pretty nice. I feel like there's maybe a little hint of like champagne or sparkling water or something with a little bit of like peach and maybe a strawberry mixed in. But yeah, those were all the wax melts I got from Walmart. I kind of went all in. I'm not sure exactly why. All right, so today's a different day and my sister and I went to TJMaxx and we got a few items. Well, most of these again are for her, but let me show you the one item that I picked out. It looks a little weird because I had to check to make sure everything was in there. But I found this, the original makeup eraser. This is a 7-day set. If it looks a little chubby, I like took out all the makeup erasers just to make sure that there's actually a 7 of them versus 6. So normally they cost $9.99. I got them for $8. So here, let me take one out because before using them, they're going to go in the wash. But yeah, they're pretty decently sized. You can put your hand right here and you just add water and like swipe your face. So I thought that was pretty cool. And I thought it was cute that all of these are kind of like in a shade of pink here or how they look like. So that's awesome. So you don't need to reuse them. So I'm thinking about using this when I feel like, because now it's the summertime, I feel like sometimes I feel almost greasy or like extra sweaty. So I might wipe my face and then reapply my sunblock. So there is this one. I found that in the clearance aisle. And then the rest, I believe, are for my sister. So she found this and she tells me that this is like 70% off. I'm not sure how exactly true that is, but it's a Biossance Squalene plus probiotic gel moisturizer. She said it's very lightweight. And I already checked and everything is in here. It hasn't been tampered with. So they have it for $16.99. It says compared to $30, but my sister said it's a lot more on Sephora. So here's this one. They had another one, but she just wanted to get one. Okay, and then I think two more items. My sister loves Paula's Choice. I do as well. I really like their BHA exfoliant, but this is the 5% niacinamide body serum. I believe that she got this regular price, but here they had it on sale for $10. And if you notice, I really like it that a lot of Paula's Choice products have a safety seal. So there it is right there. So I think my sister might return the other one that she purchased. And then final thing she got was this salicylic acid cleanser from the Inky List. So this is the bigger 10 fluid ounce or 300 milliliters. So it says 2 times bigger. So this one right here, I guess this is the bigger size, even though I don't know why it says, it says 200 applications, and then the smaller one is 100 applications. This one wasn't on sale, but she got it for $9.99. Only thing with the Inky List products is that I don't believe it has an expiration date, or does it? Sometimes they're a little bit hidden. Okay, yeah, there is an expiration date. I believe it's certain US brands don't have it, but yeah, that is everything that we picked up, and I can't wait to use these cute little makeup erasers. So yeah, those were all the items that we got during this shopping trip.
All right, I almost forgot to include this, but I also went to a store. I think it's like a fast fashion type of a thing, but it's called Lovisa. They have one in the Ontario Mills Mall, and they were having a sale. I don't know if this is their normal sale or what, but basically if you found any type of jewelry with a red sticker on it, if you got 5 of those, you would get the jewelry for, I think it's like $12. So long story short, each one came out to $2.40, which I was a little bit hesitant. The ones that I tried to stay to were either titanium or stainless steel, because if it's silver, if it's anything with nickel, anything plated, I will have an allergic reaction and have to get some medication. But anyways, my sister has a belly button piercing and she wanted to change hers out. So I wasn't sure the length, but I got this one. It was $5, but I paid $2.40. So this one is surgical steel. It's a little bit bejeweled, and I liked it that this one was a little bit shorter. So the gauge is 14 gauge and the length is 6 millimeters. So I didn't realize, but this was the only short one that I could get for her or find. But right now, she currently has on one of this trio pack, $12 on sale, but I got it for $2.40. So they had 4, so that's even better. So her favorite color is purple, so I got it because of that. Her second favorite is this one, and then we have this like almost like of a dark black metallic thing. And then the one that she currently has on is like a neon highlighter, green or yellow. So the only thing with this one is, despite that it's a 14 gauge, it's 10 millimeters, so it's a little bit longer, if you can kind of see. So I think this one might be a little bit too long for her. So I'm going to tell her, I'm like, hey, I think you should put on this one and then use the other ones as backups. So I got 3. The last were earrings for myself. They're a little bit too long. I have them in my first hoops that I got. So it's this one. It is basically, it looks like a little vine, and it has a hinged back. So these were on sale at one point for $6. Again, surgical steel because I can't wear anything else, hinged ring. And then this one is 16 gauge. Typically, if you have earrings, you're pierced with 16 gauge. It changes if you have a different type of piercing, like let's say your tragus or your rook or your daft. But yeah, there's that one. And then I got 3 multiples of these because I couldn't find anything else. So yeah, that concludes the jewelry portion of this haul.
Last thing, I got a delivery from a small business. I'll open it up because it has my information. I've shopped it before, but here was the little box. It came with my packing slip. And then here are the items. Well, she always includes like a freebie. This is from Pixie Spell Essentials. So I ended up getting another sampler because there were some new fragrances in her shop that I wanted to try out. So here is what was in this bag. So the first one we have is lemon cream. This one smells a lot like syrup to people for some reason. So despite the fact that it says lemon cream, it's not necessarily lactonic. Then I ended up wanting to try sweet licorice. I believe I did test these out when I first got them, and this one is pretty accurate, like licorice candy. Then we have Sticky Dates. This is the Lush Sticky Dates dupe, or at least her version. Let me smell it. It doesn't smell as smoky, rich, and deep as the Lush Shower Gel. However, this is a fairly close dupe if you were unable to purchase the Lush X Community one. Then we have Raspberry Jam Donuts. This one is a BBW dupe. Yeah, but this one doesn't smell exactly like it. I feel like I got more of a baked or like a fried accord from the Bath & Body Works one. And then the last one that I got was Asian Bread Shop. So this one, I like it a little bit more than the Boba Shop one because that one smelled predominantly of like tapioca pearls. But this one, I'm getting more of like when you walk into, let's say, the 85-degree bakery, which has a lot of like Asian baked goods. So think like egg tarts, milk bread, very nice. So these are the 3 millimeters. She also has the 5 millimeters. So I wanted just to have more variety. And then since I had a coupon at the time, I also ended up getting the smallest size perfume that she had. And that one was Sun Sweet Tea. So this one is 15 milliliters, half a fluid ounce. So this one, I think I like the lemon cream a little bit more, but there is like a salty lemonade tea mix note to it, but it almost reminds me of like the sweet tea and lemonade candle from Bath & Body Works, where it does smell a little bit salty and is heavy on the lemon. And then the goodie bag that she includes, so here we have a pen. The one that I got from her last time writes really well. Here are the 2 samples. Now she changed it up a little bit, and I think you're only entitled to 1 of these per order. Here we have the Lollipop Bombdom. Ooh, I've never tried this one, and it's mango. Can't wait to try that. We have some stickers, very kawaii, which goes along with her shop theme. Hello Kitty. Not sure who this is. Cute bunny. And yeah, just a bunch of cute stickers. And I believe this is just like a bracelet. All right, and then these are the free samples that were included. One is lemon cream, and then the other one is something else, but I just can't tell because the writing has wiped off. But it's like a very cute dropper bottle. So yeah, that is everything that I ended up purchasing while I was away. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a great day. Okay, bye.